Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and yeah, as you can see, I'll be going out today. I'm actually very excited, and I thought I'll do a little vlog kind of thing today. And actually, I'm going out on a purpose. So, like, normally I used to go out like just because I wanted to go out or have some fresh air or something. But now I actually have a reason to go out, and I thought I'll vlog it. So keep on watching. So you guys might be wondering why I'm wearing lipstick and all, because obviously I'll be wearing a mask and all. So actually, I'll be giving a talk at a corporate company. So that's why I'm getting all ready. Although look, I'm getting ready and I have to give a speech at a corporate company, and we're gonna go now. So yeah, I'll take you along. So chalo, let's go.
Hasita in UBS.
So this is my setup. So I'm coming to UBS, and yeah, I'm not giving a speech in front of millions of people, but I'm doing a Skype. So yeah, that's my a new experience with COVID. But yeah, I'll show you the video. So continue watching. Thank you.
August has been Gratitude Month at UBS. There is a science behind gratitude. Expressing gratitude is one of the quickest ways of changing the vibrations from negative to positive. Take the opportunity to introduce you to our first speaker for the day, Hasita Ella. Hasi has recently completed her BTech in biotechnology at the D.Y. Patil University in Pune. At the tender age of 10, she was diagnosed with a neurological disorder called Friedreich's ataxia, which is a rare and progressive neurological disease that has no cure. Certain situations like these can potentially crush a human being from the inside. But nothing daunted her. She kept marching ahead with her life, finding solace in heartfulness meditation. The practice teaches not to realization the importance of meditation as well as the impact that it has on one's life. She spreads awareness around negative side examples of personal pain, anxiety, and suicide talks, on loss, and relatives. She is specifically in the global impact of domestic and global China. Last but not least, she is about having medically structured enough to As we thank you for joining us today, it's a pleasure having you with us. Let's give us a big hand. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we're on camera. The first question for the day. In spite of being confined to a wheelchair, you have embraced life to the fullest and you are high on the happiness quotient. Could you talk to us about your life experiences, the learnings you've had? Over to you, Hasi.
So I have two things to tell about this. The first thing is that when you should always focus on what you're able to do, as in your abilities, instead of like becoming sad about all the things that we can do. Like for example, like I can't walk, I know that, but then I can do many things. Like I'm speaking right now in front of you people, and I can write also. In the future I want to, publish a book. So like all these things is what I put my energy to, and yeah, that makes me happy. And another thing I want to say is that no human, no person can be 100% happy. Like there are so many emotions that we have. Like for example, like you can be sad or like demotivated or upset or anything. Like on a daily basis we're gonna feel these things, and we have to be aware of our emotions. We shouldn't like expect ourselves to be 100% happy, and whatever emotion that we are feeling, we have to just accept it, acknowledge it, and let those days pass. That's what I learned during COVID.
I also understand that you were diagnosed with depression at some point in time. So tell us more about that period of your life and how you have overcome the situation.
uh, so I won't say that a particular thing has like helped me snap out of depression all of a sudden, because it was definitely a journey for me. So like it took me a lot of people in my life, and like all the events that took place, like everything has an impact through my journey, in my journey. But then like we have to start that journey sometime, like we have to start it. And for me it started when I started joining the heartfulness meditation. So a great person once said that a flower, if a flower is not blooming, then we should change the environment in which it's growing, not the flower itself. So that's exactly what my parents did. Like when I was younger, I was in the US, and I was in a very toxic environment. So like I had a lot of bullies around me in my school, and I had no supportive friends whatsoever, and I was also having like internal battles. So like that's when my parents decided that I needed change, and that mental health was something that was very important for me, and that's when we decided to move to India. The heartfulness meditation is worldwide, but then the main branch was in Chennai, and there was a school associated to that, so that's where we moved.
So moving outside the comfort zone, I think we spoke briefly about being uncomfortable with socializing, anxious about speaking, and yet when I look at your blogs, when I look at some of the write-ups that you have and more information about you, I see that you've addressed very large gatherings. So what is your advice to many of us who are still speaking and who are still anxious about crowds and about addressing others in public?
Like growing up, I was a very timid girl. Like I was very nervous in front of social gatherings, or even now also I won't speak with new people. Like I'm not as comfortable. That's just my personality. And to add to that, I was very nervous to speak, give conversations, like even in school in front of like 20 to 30 people. Like for that I was so nervous, and giving like presentations in colleges I was not good at all. But one day I got like an opportunity to speak in front of 30,000 people. So at that time I was just wondering to myself, I was like, I couldn't speak in front of 30 people. How will I do this and that? But you have to come out of your comfort zone if you want to realize your potential and find your potential. You have to come out of your comfort zone. That's when you start growing as a person. because I gave that speech and I wanted to give that speech because to influence other people in a positive way, and I did give it, and it was very like successful. Many people came up to me and told me and complimented me and stuff, so that just raised my self confidence, and because of that, like I partaked in many more like events in schools and colleges as well. So I just think that you have to come out of your comfort zone. Like speaking in front of these people was never my comfort zone, but now I'm able to do it
Thank
more
you for sharing that.
efficiently.
Tell us more about your mission of changing people's perception on disability.
Okay, so I like to accept my disability. It took a really long time for me, like many years it took for me to accept my disability. But then I came there, and but even though I accepted my disability, I like faced many hurdles along the way with the society and with accessibility. So, like accessibility in the sense like buildings are not like wheelchair friendly. Like there are stairs everywhere, and there's no elevator stuff like that. Like in India, it's very common. And the second thing is with society, which is the major issue. So, like, society is not aware how wheelchair users are, so they make their own assumptions. So, like, they'll be like, you're incapable, you can't do things. Lot of people are staring also. So, all these people are unaware of us, like disabled people. So like I wanted to spread awareness, I wanted to shed light um in that direction because it's much needed in India. So that's when I started the lifewithhussy.com blog at lifewithhussy.com, and I also do YouTube as well, both to bring awareness, and as everything is virtual, it's very convenient as well.
You've spoken a great deal about human relationships and the role of people in our day to day lives. We would love to hear from you about the same.
uh, Human like relationships in general are very important for our existence, and like the human relationships are the place where we will get experiences. So like many people think that the good people are, the ones that will support us, and they focus on them, but I think that even the bad experiences, even the bad people that we encounter in our lives actually play a crucial role in our day-to-day life, because that's where we are gonna grow. So like we're gonna get all these life lessons only through the negative experiences in our life.
Thank you
And
so much, Hasti. I know that all of this comes straight from the heart. Lovely hearing you. Let's